ViSuAL means Visual Supported Collaborative Learning. It's an Erasmus Knowledge Alliance project. In this project, we work together with 6 companies from Portugal, the UK, and from Finland and Switzerland, and with 6 higher education institutes from the Netherlands, from Portugal, from Switzerland, from Finland, and from Estonia. In this project, we bring together something what the youth is daily using, video, into education. And we combine this powerful tool of video and in a productive way that students make videos about the experiments or for reflection or for learning or for creating together with collaborative learning pedagogy. Working together with the companies and the higher education institutes, we try to develop better design principles for improving those video environments for education and improving the pedagogy in a hands-on pedagogy for teachers so that they know how to use this powerful modern tool and pedagogy in their own teaching practice.
One of the first activities of the ViSuAL project consisted of analyzing the state of the art with regard to teacher training and professional development and the use of video. The ViSuAL project team of researchers conducted a systematic literature review observing the appropriate procedures for this type of review. The results revealed the existence of 4 models of video-supported collaborative learning. 1. The more prevalent model was the observation and analysis of professional practices videos. For example, teachers' collaborative learning in video modalities as video clips, video cases, video traces, and teachers' video clubs. A second one was the video content-based model. For example, video lessons, video-based tutorials, among others. A third model was the video-based collaborative authoring. For example, videos created by a group of students. Finally, a last model of using video-supported collaborative learning was the use of synchronous communication videos as, for example, the collaborative dialogues and discussions in video web-based conferences.
Learning together in a collaborative way means we can soundboard ideas with each other, we can solve problems together, we can give feedback instantly to each other, and also we can learn from the way other people are conducting and rehearsing the choir.
And what was the main important learning aspect you did in this project, in this experiment?
Well, the most important thing I found was to be able to understand or to see a situation or an issue, and yet still be objective regarding the different issues or the problem.
Well, overall, it is absolutely fruitful to get to use different technologies with students, to cooperate, collaborate together. And in the process, I believe that as teachers, we also learn from the students.
It illustrates why you do what you do and why you do it using videos. It gives a more broader view of what you do, acts as a more powerful form of feedback. And in peer feedback, it creates a different and more angles of feedback.
After this experiment, we believe that using video diary enables to make teaching and learning experience more diverse for students and also for lecturer. It lets students practice creating videos and helps them overcome their fears. And also it gives students courage to use videos in their future work.
In the ViSuAL project, we studied agency of learners and experimenters in using videos for collaborative knowledge building. We understand agency as a potential to act in a specific environment, keeping in mind individual efforts, resources, but also taking into account cultural and structural factors. We use the ecological model of agency where we differentiate 3 dimensions: iterative, projective, and practical evaluative dimension. And in this case, we found that the factor structure of the instrument developed in our project is very good, but we didn't find any significant changes in the experimenters or learners' agency in applying knowledge building or in applying videos in their learning process. However, we saw positive trends in case of experimenters' agency and positive change in experience, confidence, and value of using videos for collaborative knowledge building. So we see that experimenters are the agents of changes in case of learners as well.
The data analysis carried out tried to answer the research question in this slide. From these research questions, we derived the keywords that would guide us in the creation of a coding scheme to use with the MVivo software. The issues and role of technology were added based on a previous general analysis of the data, of which they appeared to be critical components. Based on those keywords, we worked on MVivo using different codes and classifications. We coded information gathered from 55 data sources, such as experimentation plans, video blogs, video ethnographies, interviews, and case studies. The coding process led us to a database with around 900 references distributed across different nodes.
Two different researchers coded 20% of the raw data. By the end of the coding process, the agreement between the two researchers was of 99%. The research team is still working on the analysis, but experience gained through the participation in the ViSuAL shows on the one hand that teachers and students were very enthusiastic about working collaboratively with video recordings of their practices. On the other hand, most of them still struggle to use video systematically. Although this approach proved functional, further analysis is ongoing in order to highlight which components contributed the most to validate the developed pedagogical model.
The focus of this presentation is the use of collaborative video annotation to reflect on authentic teaching practices. The context is that of a teacher training program in Switzerland, where we use a situation-based instructional approach in which video is used to foster focused, concrete, and evidence-based feedback. Here we focus on the aim to assess the effects of using video annotation on the quality of reciprocal feedback. 56 teacher students across different cohorts participated in the experiment that took place within a 3-year in-service basic training for VET teachers in Switzerland. Participants of each cohort were attributed on voluntary basis to 2 different training modes, that is, to video annotation, 26 teachers, or to the direct observation mode, 30 teachers. The video annotation software used in the training, iVideo.education, allows users to enrich the video with annotation synchronized with the specific segments of the video. Results on the usefulness of the training program are positive on both conditions. Teachers agreed on the general usefulness of the program. They think the seminar allowed them to improve their practice and to develop reflective skills on their own teaching. As per the effects of using video annotation on the quantity and quality of feedbacks, we counted the different quality elements composing a feedback, that is to say, descriptive, interpretative, and alternatives of action. Waiting to finalize the analysis when the last cohort will end at the end of November, what we already can see is that there is an increase in the quantity of all the components, as well as in their quality. This holds especially true for the alternatives of action component, the most difficult one in the beginning of the experience.
Hi there, we are Marije and Rick from the Aarhus University of Applied Sciences in Wageningen. We've combined 2 text analysis methods, both for our own research within the ViSuAL project.
We combined LDA topic modeling and semantic social network analysis. I studied semantic cohesion in a student discourse over time, and Rick studied semantic cohesion in post-experiment interviews and video blogs of the ViSuAL project.
First, we've used LDA topic modeling, which is an unsupervised deep learning text analysis method, to generate an intertopic distance map of topic words, which as you can see looks much like a factor analysis. These topic word clusters were explored for their own semantic cohesion and how they relate to one another using Knowledge Building Discourse Explorer, an open source semantic social network analysis tool.
I found 5 topics that connected strongly over these words, like students, interaction, answer, or role of the teacher. The semantic cohesion of students' comments increased over time, suggesting that they gained knowledge over time. Words that clustered together in the topic modeling often had a strong semantic cohesion in the social network analysis as well.
So I found 4 topics that were broadly about the cooperation between the partners, the learning of students and teachers, how people interacted, and the context that they were in. We used this broad overview as a triangulation method within the project.
Hi, what I'm presenting here is the video-supported collaborative learning pedagogical model we built in the ViSuAL project. It is mainly built on 2 pillars: collaborative pedagogy on one side and video-based technology on the other side. As per the former pillar, collaborative pedagogy, this includes plenty of possible activities based on collaboration, like discussion, conversation, dialogues, as well as providing feedback, reflection, and so on. As per the second pillar, video technology can be exploited for some of the activities we highlighted in our literature review, like, for example, using videos for capturing professional situations, for viewing and discussing professional situations, for editing or creating videos in collaborative settings, or for using and implementing video annotation tools on captured videos. I said this is a pedagogical model. Therefore, at the intersection of the 2 main pillars, a third pillar appears, which is the pedagogical orientation, meaning the learning objectives towards which the collaborative video-based activities is aimed at. You can also see that there is a further base on which our pillars ground. This applies both to teachers and learners and has to be meant as a sort of prerequisite, precondition for the engagement of the actors in the video-supported collaborative learning system. We refer to agency. Agency concerns personal and professional values, beliefs, and resources in terms of knowledge, skills, and attitudes. It has the main components of competence. You can use the resulting diagram to represent or to design video-supported collaborative learning scenarios, like we did in our cases from the ViSuAL project. For example, in teacher education, using video annotation to peer comment based on feedback, authentic practices lived at the workplace, or as we did in learning by design scenarios, where groups of nursing students developed and designed an hypervideo together. But our ambition is that the model can also serve as a prescriptive tool to give indication on effective video-based collaborative learning pedagogy.
One of the key aims in ViSuAL project has been to build a model focusing on the collaboration between higher education and educational technology companies in utilizing and applying video-supported collaborative learning. The model was built as an outcome of a practice-based research process conducted during the ViSuAL project. The model itself consists of 3 layers, referring factors, facilitating and being prerequisites in collaboration. In the core of the model are the learners. The inner layer holds 3 crucial processes that opens possibility for the companies and for the higher education to receive added value from the collaboration. The processes are identified as open innovation process, research-based service development, and practice-based research. The second layer describes the pre-requirements relevant to the development of video-supported learning. Recognized factors are goal setting, commitment to the process, continuous dialogue between the partners, reflective assessment, and trust. The outermost layer refers to the understanding that the collaboration resembles ecosystem way of working and strives to build and create shared and new knowledge. As an iterative process, the main aim is to evolve video-supported pedagogy and pedagogical practices.
Hello teachers, teacher educators, student teachers, and all educators interested in video-supported collaborative learning. I'm proud to present 3 outcomes of ViSuAL project to support you applying ViSuAL in your teaching. Teacher's Manual provides a brief theoretical background of ViSuAL and some examples on how and why educators have applied it in their teaching and learning activities. You can join our MOOC to learn how to create a video-supported collaborative learning scenario for your own teaching. Or you can get a quick look on ViSuAL with the help of Mesh Guide. We hope these resources will inspire you to try video-supported collaborative learning in teaching.